Say, welcome to Maker's Memoir.
Welcome to Maker's Memoir. I'm not revealing my eyes.
Why?
Because I do.
Okay. Well, anyways, it is Thursday morning. I'm dropping these kiddos off at school. We are in the drop-off line. We sit here for about 30 minutes each morning. We're going to have breakfast now. I brought some apple slices and cinnamon and sugar toast. That is a favorite of mine from a kid. And I'm going to drop you guys off, and then we're going to get home. First thing we're going to do is test our candle. I want to see how that came out. We poured that candle, I think, like 2 episodes ago. So we're going to see how the fall scents are coming out. That's Cookie in the back. She does not like all these people walking by. And yeah, then we're going to take a look at our to-do list and see what else we need to do, right? Sound like a plan? Okay, let's get it. I'm back at home in the studio and we're about to do the burn test on this candle. But before I do so, I want to put these labels on and get a few photos. So this way, if we pass the test, we'll be able to put this straight up on my Etsy shop. I have 3 different label designs that you can choose from with 3 different fragrances. To save time and money, I do put all of the sticker labels on this particular candle. This way I don't have to recreate 3 different candle vessels and use that just, for testing purposes. I am a made-to-order boutique, so a lot of times I'm making products as they're ordered. This way it helps me keep my overhead cost down. The lighting in here is absolutely terrible because it is dark outside. We have storms, I think it's like 10 o'clock right now in the morning, but it feels like it's, 5, 6 o'clock on a fall evening. I don't mind it, but it's just gonna affect my lighting today. But my husband is not working today. We own a lawn care business and it is just like the yards are flooded. So he's home today, so my day is gonna be a little bit choppier than I thought. So we're gonna run to Lowe's real quick and get some paint because he's gonna be doing some projects around the house. And I'm gonna take this into the kitchen right now. I have it ready to go. I like to do my burn tests in the kitchen. This gives me an idea of the hot throw because it's kind of the center of my house. And this way I can test how strong the hot throw is. So if you don't know what that means, a cold throw is when you do your little sniffy test, and that one is a pass. It smells amazing. It's strongly scented. So that's a good sign. So the hot throw, when I start my candle burning test, which will be for 4 hours, and we will document our progress as we go, that's gonna be how far the fragrance scent is going. So the kitchen table here, you can see back there is the family room. Around that corner is our garage. So it's always a good sign if my husband or kids or somebody comes walking through the door and can tell me in the laundry room or the family room that something smells good. And the same thing over here, our front door is over there. And then our upstairs. So if this scent goes throughout this space, that to me is a pass. It's okay if I can only smell it in the kitchen. I just don't want to mislead anyone that's purchasing a candle. So if I say it's strong scented, and talk about how the fragrance performs, I need to indicate maybe square footage wise how well it's performing or whatnot. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna go to Lowe's. We're gonna take the dog to Lowe's because you're allowed to take dogs there. And so she's excited to go. She doesn't know, but I'm excited to take her. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna start this burn test. We're back from Lowe's. Unfortunately, I used my husband's camera to do a little bit of vlogging and the videos just don't transfer over to my phone correctly. So we didn't get the cute footage of Cookie walking around Lowe's, but we are back. It is 11:30. I'm going to begin the burn test. I'm using just a simple journal to check on the candle every hour or so and make sure it's performing well. So we're gonna go ahead and light this and then start to work on something else. Next up on the agenda is straightening up my office. I have been saying this for like a week or two that I was gonna get around to cleaning it. And as you can see, it's not really a mess. This is how I work, but I need to get it cleared off because all of the stuff that's down here are ideas of things that I wanna make, but I literally don't have like the counter space to do everything I need to do. So that's kind of holding up some of these projects. So we're gonna go ahead and straighten up the office and then check on our candle here in a little bit. I also need to find a place for my DTF transfers and my UV transfers. And look at that, the sun came out. So let's go ahead and get started. Are you in the office, pretty girl? Are you helping Mama this morning? Is it the printer? Are we printing? Let's see what we're printing. Let's see what's happening. So it is the next day, it's Friday. I knew I was not gonna get enough done yesterday with my husband being home. It is what it is. We got a lot of painting done. We're redoing the living room, the dining room, and the laundry room. And we have a deadline. We have a birthday party coming up, so we have to get those done. So it is Friday. Cookie and I are in the studio just for a couple more hours because we have some fun plans tonight. We're going up to Cedar Point, going to dinner. So I'm looking forward to that. But I just got done printing the labels for our clamshells. So we poured these a couple episodes ago when we did the beer glass candle, and I decided to call the pumpkin spice buttercream fragrance in my pumpkin error. So we're gonna put those on the wax melts. We're gonna take pictures and then we're going to test those and see how they perform as well. So I wanted to take a second and show you my little photo nook area, my photo shoot area. This is just at the end of my desk. Happened to be right by the window, which is cool because I got some natural lighting. And I found this flower pot at Five Below. It's a disco ball, and I'm obsessed with disco balls right now. But I like to use these crafting sheets from, I think, like Joann or Michael's. I'm sure every craft store probably has them, but this allows me to change out my background pretty quickly. And I'm working on the aesthetic on my website to make everything look similar. So you can kind of see how this would look if you were to take a photo. What's also cool, which was unintentional, was my cork board is right here. So I can use these little hooks here. So if I had something that was, you know, hanging like this and I wanted to try to take a photo, I could get it, you know, a hanging photo. That's probably not the best example, but I thought it was pretty cool, so I thought I'd share it with you. Another thing that has really helped me with my photos has been Photo Room. No, they're not sponsoring this video, but if they ever wanted to, I would definitely let them. We're gonna go upstairs. We're taking a little field trip. There's the room that we've been painting, and we're gonna grab the wax melter. But Photo Room is an app, I'm going up the stairs, that allows you, sorry, my house is a mess, to, let's grab this wax melter. Take a photo with any background. It removes the background for you, and then you can create your own background. So you can actually type in fall, Halloween, and it will give you a background, or it has like built-in templates that you can use. So I'm gonna link that below if you wanna check it out. It is a monthly subscription cost, but it's totally worth it, especially if you plan on having multiple listings up on Etsy. You need to have multiple photos. I definitely recommend it. Okay, now that I'm out of breath, we have the wax melter. Let's go ahead and pop in the wax. Now I'm gonna finish working on the labels for the other clamshells. For the caramel apple, I decided to call that carnival apple because it reminds me of a caramel apple that you would get from a carnival. And for the coffee shop fragrance, I decided to label it First Coffee. I'm so impressed with how well this wax melt is performing. This fragrance I would definitely recommend. I absolutely love it. So I am running out of time because I got a late start today. I'm gonna take a look at my whiteboard. This is like my best friend in my studio. It's my only friend in the studio other than my dog. And this keeps me on track of what I need to be doing to hit my deadlines versus what I want to be doing. So we got a lot of things done, the wax melt, the photos. Now it's time for me to sit down in front of the computer, do some editing, and get some listings onto Etsy. The big thing right now that I need to focus on is our September 1st launch for the candles. So getting that campaign going, reminders, the excitement, all of that jazz. But I do have a sweatshirt I need to press today, so we're gonna do that, and then I'll probably show you a little bit of our evening as we go out because it's Friday. And then stay tuned for the next video because I have a new wristlet that I'm making, and then I also have a new Libby glass wrap that I need to get up and on to Etsy, and I'll make that with you and kind of show you that. And then we're gonna do some sewing. I have some ideas, some upcoming product launches. So we're gonna pull out the sewing machine. It's been a while, hopefully that works. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will catch you in the next one.